Good morning. It's Monday, Thanksgiving week, and it is raining outside, barely. And here's the thing we're fixing today is the other day we cut that load of beans. My brother was going to Purdue, and this is our number 4 hopper, the 4th one. That's the oldest one. And he called me and said his wheel was going to come off. We had a bearing go bad, and so here I'll show you what the project is. You can see where the bearing got ate up. So, but nothing got tore up. He called it just in time. None of the brake pads, nothing got tore up. So we're gonna fix this today, and that'll be it for a while. Everything else is pretty much done. Other than now, we got to fix this. We're gonna check all the oil and all the hubs. She's the one that we always leave. We never use her. She's too long for the Peterbilts. She's 43 foot, so we use her for cover crop and as a spare hopper. We want to get a day cab to put behind her so we can have 4 hoppers out in the field, but we haven't done that yet. Every day cab you see, they want $100,000 for it. I just want a cheap, not a very good day cab, just something fleet truck. It don't matter. Something $10,000-$15,000 to hook up to it and use her as the 4th hopper, especially during corn season, because we always run out of we fill the 3 hoppers up quick. It'd be nice to be able to use the 4th hopper. We only have 3 Peterbilts, but like I said, they're too long for it. So we need to get a day cab somewhere hooked to her. So that's the plan, but we'll get this done today. All right, it's Monday after Thanksgiving. I'm just getting the combine ready, getting ready to start cutting beans. As you can see, I went through the cutter bar, replaced several of the knives on here. This side right here was worse for some reason. I don't know why, but replaced several of them. There's a big section that needed a lot of them, so I'm gonna go and check the beans. I think they're ready. The wind's blowing probably 25 out of the northwest, and it's been doing that for quite a while this morning. So it started hunting season down here, so everybody's deer hunting and everything this weekend, so nobody wanted to work, but that's fine because it was after Thanksgiving. Everybody needed a break. Like I say, we got 110 acres we're pushing through. I'm gonna get these things going, get them loaded anyway today, cut what I can. And I'm glad I can start early today. Start a little bit earlier today with the wind blowing like it is. Get a load out for my brother so he can haul it today. Beans are doing really good. We're getting about right around 40 so far, maybe a little bit better on them. So, oh yeah, they're hard, they're cracking. So I'm gonna get the cut. So that's pretty good after corn. They were short, we had to adjust everything up, but they're full of pods. We'll see what it is today. The 40 came from the end rows where the deer had ate up and stuff like that. So I'm thinking get out here in the fields, it's going to bump that up. So I'm hoping they do at least 45, 50. So that would be really good, especially for after 192, 75 day corn. So that'll help make the year for us. So I'm going to go ahead and get on the combine, start knocking them out, and I'll show you how it goes anyway. It's cold and windy, but it's that time of year, so see ya. All right, so I'm driving back from deer. I had to go pick up some side mount bush hog blades. Them things are dull as hell. Of course, we're almost done, but we got 3 farms across. Well, we got 2 farms here that we got to do, but people are hunting them right now, so we're gonna let the ditches stay up. Seems like the deer move a little bit better when the ditch is a little tall. So we got my farm and the home farm, and then we got the 3 farms across town. Of course, 2 of them ain't got much on them because we took the wing mount mower can go in most of them. We got most of it. Just got to go through and maybe clean the center up. And then my brother's farm, it's probably the worst. It's got, every year it has little trees that grow up in it. So that'll probably be the worst farm, but he got most of it with the thing. It's just the center really that's bad, but them ditches are pretty wide. But he's hunting, so probably cut beans around lunchtime today, and I'm hoping I can get done. I got half of them done the other day, and then nobody wanted to work yesterday, so we just took off with hunting season and everything. Everybody wants to hunt and stuff because we work all year, so this is the time when you kind of get to play a little bit, but we'll work a little bit. Hopefully I can get the beans done today, and then we'll be done with them and see what they do. We had some sand hills. They all did pretty good except for we had a sand hill that was a little bad in the bottom. But I mean, they're making good beans. I think they're probably due 35, 40. That's not too bad for after corn. The problem that we're having is we tried a group 3 bean this year. I think we did a 3-6. And man, they're short. They're full of pods, but they're just short. They're hard to cut, even with the draper. I actually had the flex all the way up on the draper like I cut wheat and got it all the way down, because the gap between the reel and the draper, when you got it regular, you know, you're cutting tall beans, the reel pulls it in, but with the short beans, it'll kind of build up and you'll push and not cut some of the beans. So we, like I said, we adjusted the reel, got it all the way down, and it pulls them in a lot better. Actually, we got it down too far, because when I got going and the draper came up a little bit, I actually cut a little bit of the tips of the fingers off. Good thing they're plastic now. But we got her set pretty good now. So yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Went and picked up the bush hog blades. I probably won't start cutting until around lunchtime anyway, so just go home, bull crap, because my brother, he'll probably hunt till 10 or 11 before he comes up, and then it takes a little bit to get a load. Get going and everything, get the load and everything, so he'll be hauling that one load, then he'll probably go hunting after that, and then I'll just load it, try to get done tonight, that way it'll be loaded for in the morning. But other than that, nobody's really seeing any deer. For some reason they were here and then they go right during gun season. Seems like they just run away. Nobody's seeing anything, not anything big anyway. They're seeing a couple little scragglers here and there, but second week they'll start popping some does out for us. So other than that, not much going on. So I'll try to extend the video when I get cutting and everything, and let's see how they're doing. But we had a heavy frost this morning, not much wind, so it'll probably be, like I said, lunchtime before I do anything. So hopefully we can get all this done, get everything put away for Christmas time, and take a break and go to Ohio and enjoy ourselves. But there's still beans around here though, coming back on these back roads. There's still farms that have beans in them. Farmers ain't in too big of a hurry to get their beans out. I mean, you know, these are late beans for us. A lot of people I saw they had early beans, they still haven't cut them, so I don't know what's going on. But I do know the market dropped yesterday. This nonsense with the corona, this new virus, I don't even know, Megatron, or who the hell knows what the name of it is now. They say it's hurting the market, but then you hear other people say that it's not that big of a deal. But, you know, the markets are going to, you know, the media and the president's going to put fear into everybody, and they just want everybody vaccinated. You know, they want all your kids vaccinated. They want everybody vaccinated. And I wouldn't get vaccinated, because now people are dying and from the vaccination. They're getting sick from the vaccination, and then Pfizer doesn't have to release what's in the vaccine until 2076. So if that doesn't scare you, I don't know what will, because that means everybody's pretty much going to be dead that got the vaccine, and nobody can sue them. So just think about things, people. That's all I say. See you. Alright, so I'm back to cutting beans today. I got a small field done now. I'm working on it's a long field. It's right down beside the runway, so the beans are actually cutting pretty good. They're on the ends, they're a little short. You can get out in them. They're a lot taller, but they got a lot of pods on them. So I like a draper, but when it comes to a short bean, drapers aren't very fun. That rock trap prevents a lot of beans from coming up to it. It'll build up, come up, but we move the reel lower to prevent that. But it's still not fun. Drapers are definitely better for the taller bean. So we tried the group 3 bean, but I still think that the group 4 is the way to go. Brother, he just pulled up, but I got this band and one more I got to put on there. We had a huge frost this morning, but we didn't have any wind, so I couldn't get started till later today. So he might not get to go hunting. Alex might not get to go hunting tonight. So, but like I said, I was riding around this morning, and there was a lot of beans still out in the field. A lot of people haven't cut yet. It's crazy. Like I say, that market, Lord, that market dropped big time. I don't know what it was about. I haven't heard yet why it dropped. I guess it's because of the COVID fear. So, who knows? But it is what it is now. So, I just look at this right here as extra. Pays the seed bill and a tractor payment or something like that. Helps out. It doesn't take away from the general fund. But they're certainly doing good. Nobody has killed any deer around here at our group. I think Derek you've shot the doe. And I think that's it. I don't think anybody else has done. 7 guys hadn't shot a deer yet, and all the guys around here. It's almost like when the deer season comes, the deer disappear. I don't know where they go to, and then all of a sudden they'll be back towards mid-January, and you see herds of them everywhere. And around here we got so many pine thickets that they're so hard to hunt once they get in there. And they get in there. A girl did shoot a nice 11-pointer back here. I know the guys back here beside that farm, they have been letting it go. They've seen it several times, and it's on camera everywhere. They have been letting it go because it really needed one more year to bust that 150-inch mark. But it was probably 120-inch, 125-inch deer this year. But it was, I'm sure she's happy that she got it. It was a pretty deer. It was a perfect 10 with a split brow. But it is what it is. If you don't get it, somebody else will, I'm sure. So, anyway, not much else going on, just cutting. So, like, subscribe, share. Subscribe is the biggest thing. And that's pretty much it. We're knocking this bean harvest out. Thankful. So, I'm not going to get done today, but tomorrow, Friday, wind's supposed to blow pretty good Friday, I think. So, Friday we'll probably finally get done, and then take off the weekend and following week, see what the weather's like, go ahead and clean the header up, combine up, get all that stuff done and get put away for the winter. And hopefully John Deere will have a filter sale this year so we can get filters for, we did get a drum of wool finally, and it was outrageously priced. So thanks everybody that voted for Joe Biden. Even though the tank says full, I can go a little bit further and make it. The sensors are a little bit further down, but it's still, you know, 380 at that point, so I like to try at least get